Anyhow, the new RDK 3000 TriStar Gary's Mod Bureau, as I am going to set it up. Got the equipment hooked up. Now making sure the times are correct. 1454 RDK TSR. On Tuesday, June 30th, 2020, got to make sure the analog clocks are set. All are set. Now to check to make sure the elite metric time, tracks time, and mill time is correct. 78.8 EMT, check. 1891 TRX, check. 5044 MLT, check. Now what is this? I do assume that is the time in Canbordy City, 2355 and some weird date. Reissue, 30th Superior, Kin Year 15. Gonna check to make sure the sign is put up outside. Yes. Sign is put up. Going back inside and going back to my office. Gonna think of something to fill in one of the spots in the corner and the center of the room. 4 minutes to 3. Now who is calling me this time? Now I am going to go for a month-end outing. Got everything on me. Turning off the light but must check another floor. I am quite new to the building. Maybe this one. Unsure what it leads to, but I do note the other one consisting the area to be set up at a later point. Here goes. What the bull did I do? Did I just got teleported when I came through the door? I do note it's nighttime there, and I must check the clock as I saw the clock over at the establishment. 23:59 and this must be Canbordy City, RDK Canbordy Bureau within approximation, need to head there immediately. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Canbordy and half year and season in HNM. Chespin Kin Year 15. And second half Kin Year 15. Rex X Cryptor, I am Zayas Cryptor from RDK GMO. This is an emergency. I've been teleported from my new office in TriStar City, RDK Islands, Modia to Canbordy City, and I need you to assist to teleport me back to where I used to immediately. Alright, come inside as I have the new rig set up. Thank you. Okay, got the stuff packed up in my vehicle. Now gonna check some things at my office to make sure the clocks are synchronized. It appears synchronized. Now I am going to go out the door and head to the vehicle as I am going to go on a couple days of vacation. Good thing my passport has just renewed. It sure is a lovely day in TriStar City, RDK Islands, Modia. Now gonna head to the vehicle. Making sure the vehicle is ready to go. Going inside the vehicle and starting the engine. This one for some reason is a manual, but I can drive stick well. Now, gonna drive to the highway leading to the airship terminal. This will lead to mainland Gmodia. Then head to Gmod City, 100 km or 62-mile drive, then board a train to Half-Life City, then to Hyperloop to head out of Gmodia. I am not going to head to Canbordy City, but to head west. Webchesterfield? No. Further west than that. A country and city that starts with letter E, in which the RDK flagship HQ is located. Anyhow, I have to stop at this island. This is I need to get some fuel. Airship fuel just ran out and I am going to get some fuel. There. Landed at mainland Gmodia. Now, I am going to head to my other car, the 2021 or Elite Year 1021 Tesla Cybertruck with 3-motor 4-wheel drive setup, but with a twist. Electric range now doubled to up to 1,600 kilometers, or 4,000 kina nitros, about 1,000 miles, hence I battery swapped to a more compact super advanced lithium cobalt batteries. Original electric range was 500 miles, 800 kilometers, 2,000 kina nitros. This as the battery is fully charged, as I just unplugged it as I am going to head to Gmod City. I also skinned the electric vehicle myself too. Now I am at Gmod City and I am going to await a train to Half-Life City, as it should arrive any moment. This train was indeed the fastest train in Gmodia. Maximum speed was like 250 kilometers per hour or 150 kina nitros per choi, 155 miles per hour. Now I must head to the Hyperloop terminal as I need to carry my luggage. Departure in 15 minutes. I know it's quite cold and raining here, and I do note the city is quite dangerous with bad guys roaming around, hence the high crime rate. I'm going to get out my lightsaber with my laser gun when needed and gonna slash the bad guys in one swipe. Anyhow, I must check the location this pod is located. Going westbound, still in Gmodia territory. Now, this must be the desert in northwest Gmodia, and this must be the Pinewood Builders facility, as I check the map on the monitor, nearby Robloxia. Now, into international waters, with Robloxia being to the north like a mile away.
Route diverting to line X EG55A due to computer core emergency. Imagination Tech computer core has gone into meltdown. Route going south toward Second Life grid. Route diverting to line XRA63S due to Second Life issues. Inventory not loading, as per grid status, and Jira outage. heading west to Neopia/World of Gaia. Bypassing stop, Durem. Bypassing stop, Neopia Central. Diverting northwest toward initial route. Bypassing stop, Innovation Research Inc. Bypassing stop, Pacifico. Bypassing stop, Adopt Me. Bypassing stop, Jailbreak. Bypassing stop, Mad City. Bypassing stop, Sizzleburger. Bypassing stop, Meep City. Bypassing stop, Robloxia High School. Merging with line EGS77R. Exiting Robloxia. Entering Minecraft land.
Yuck. Quite a trip so far. Now I must check into tourist information guide on the destination area.
Bypassing stop, Minecraft City. Bypassing stop, RDK 3000 TriStar Minecraft Base. Incoming message from RDK TSR/Minecraft, just track you down at the Hyperloop pod. Have a nice trip to Elite City, Ilitopia. Reply?
No.
Merging to line HEP78Z from Kanbordi City, Kanbordi Republic. Bypassing stop, Rikitopi, Brixtopolia. Merging to line RSD16A in next 15 minutes. Destination stop in next 30 minutes.
I knew it. It'd have to be this close.
Merging with line RSD16A from Sikapo 10, destination stop, Elite City, Federal District, Democratic Republic of Ilitopia in next 15 minutes. Time at destination location, 3:45 p.m., July 13th, 2020. Temperature, 16 degrees Celsius, 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Conditions, variable skies, currency, Elio, currency rate. 1 Ilitopian Elio equal 12.0 G Modian dollars. Time zone, UTC -5 hours 0 minutes. Daylight saving time observed. Time of arrival, 4 p.m.
It is quite unseasonably cool. Anyhow, it should be like mid to high 20s in Celsius, high 70s to low 80s in Fahrenheit for this day. Anyhow, I do note the time, 15:45 hours, as I must set my wristwatch from Gmod time. Also, I need to query the weather for the destination location when I arrive.
Now, have a nice time on your trip, ZS Crypter.
You too, Ryan M. Crypter and Milos Z. Crypter. Mark Zaniels. Look. Tesla Cybertruck. On the streets of Elite City. Those vehicles are quite rare in Ilitopia. Corey Zanders, I know, but this is being driven by a foreigner who just begun his trip to Ilitopia, and it's not from Alpha Continent. Oh boy, some locals just noticing my Cybertruck. Anyhow, yes, I do drive the Cybertruck. Now if you can just excuse me, I have to drive off. This must be a decent SUV. I do note it's a 2021 Toyota RAV4 Prime PHEV SUV, and by the logo and license plate, must be originated from Canberra City. For some reason, the vehicle is still on as I check on the driver's side but must not open the car door, otherwise the car alarm goes off. I do note the PHEV battery is fully charged as the driver of this vehicle must have unplugged it just recently, and the vehicle have a full tank of gas. I do note the temperature display in Canberra in temperature units rather than degrees Celsius, as it's 25 kBMI, in which is 16 Celsius, 61 Fahrenheit. Vehicle driven for 1,882 kilometers or 1,169 miles, and I do note the KBT clock, 1:09 AM KBT on Chespin 14, Kin year 15. You are correct, Zayas Cryptor. Just 1.5 day left toward the epic July on Gonbornet networks in Canberra City. Rex X Cryptor, do you drive the 2021 EY 1021 KP16 Toyota RAV4 Prime PHEV for use by RDK 3000 TriStar Canberra D plus Kilo Regions unit? Yes. I do drive the new SUV as I got this new ride just earlier in Chespin KP15 or July 2020. And Rex, why are you in Elite City Metro, Illatopia? Zay, for the event tonight. I have Deputy Leader Brittany V. Cryptor over in Canberra City taking duties for me. Esports match at DG Square. No, silly. It's the new Elite Metric half year in less than 4 hours, Elite Metric Season 75 Millennial. Oh. That. I do know of this in past week. Mickey? Yes, bro?
Number 88 Rocky D making it swing with bases loaded with 0-0 pitch and 0 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning as Elite City Swiffers leading 6-1. 100 kch fastball. Hit. It's going. 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 Gone. Grand slam Elite City Swiffers. And that concludes the inning in the baseball game with a 10-1 win for Elite City Swiffers. Incredible. Zendan must be rocking hard this afternoon.
Oh my god. Rocky Daniels, number 88 of the Swifters. He sure are tough as I, Mickey Daniels, number 88 for Elite City Shock.
Wow. And at the same time of the Swifters win, Blood Red Gaming has since won the esports match 3-1 against Green Matrix.
Yes, we win. Broken the longest winning streak ever since opening day.
Yes, you sure are the star of the show.
Yes indeed. This as we deserve this, however we failed to have a no-hitter in top 9th inning as Sharkville Dolphins scored a home run but we fought back with a grand slam.
Rocky Daniels. This is Brian Smith over in the stands. Stefan Zanders from Team K Gaming from DG Square texted me as he heard your brother Mickey Daniels from Elite City Shock as your other bro Dennis was listening to the radio tuned to the baseball game coverage on the LSN radio. Stefan was spectating an esports match Blood Red Gaming vs Green Matrix esports when he heard the baseball coverage from Dennis radio and noted Mickey Daniels gets excited on your win. Mickey Daniels on behalf of Elite City Shock wants to congratulate on you and Elite Swiffers win to break the longest win streak ever. Anyhow, at the same time of the Swiffers win, Blood Red Gaming defeated Green Matrix by a 3-1 match score in first to 3 in Space Battle 3000.
Yes, replied that to say thanks in response in behalf of Elite City Swiffers.
We'll do that immediately.
Mickey Daniels. You should take a look at the vehicles outside of DG Square. Tesla's Cybertruck and a 2021 Toyota RAV4 Prime PHEV SUV.
Oh my god. Tesla Cybertruck and a 2021 Toyota RAV4 Prime PHEV SUV. Parked outside of DG Square.
This is I must check the vehicles outside.
Mickey Daniels. Teammate from Team K Gaming Brian Smith, who's spectating a baseball game over at Zen Dome. He replied to me to say on behalf of your bro Rocky Daniels and Elite City Swifers for you to thank you and Elite City Shock and congratulating the Swifers win.
Alright. Rex X Cryptor, what is the weather forecast for Elite City Metro tonight? Zay, it will gonna be raining this evening and quite breezy, clearing overnight. Evening temperatures 15 kbmi with overnight low of 10 kbmi. In degrees Celsius, you idiot. Oh. 10 degrees Celsius in the evening, 6 Celsius overnight. Quite unseasonably cool, around 50 Fahrenheit and 43 Fahrenheit for the evening and overnight lows. Anyhow, I do have my rainwear in my Cybertruck. Do you have your rain gear in your RAV4 Prime? Yes. In the hatch area. OMG. I want to see the RAV4 Prime. You gamers check out the Cybertruck.
Okay Mickey D.
Zayas Cryptor, get out your key fob and lock your Cybertruck immediately.
Tesla Cybertruck.
Cybertruck is already locked.
Oh my god, Tesla Cybertruck.
Cybertruck is already locked. Esports gamers for Elite City Shock. Please be advised that the vehicles are for use by RDK 3000 TriStar. Please step away from our vehicles immediately or we will activate the panic alarm on the vehicles. We are terribly sorry. We didn't knew these are special vehicles for you fellas. Elite City Shock, let's head back indoors.
I looked around for Rex X Cryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar. He is not at the RDK 3000 TriStar Cambodia Bureau next door. I have a gift to be sent to him. Where did he go? Doing his errands? His vehicle, Toyota RAV4 Prime plug-in hybrid SUV, is also not there.
Yes. Where did he go?
He has since departed out of Cambodia City, but where did he headed?
I received a phone call from him at 0100 hours KBT. He is in Elite City Metro, Federal District, Elitopia as he made his phone call immediately upon his arrival. He traveled via Hyperloop. Pack your bags and get your passports ready. We are heading to Elite City.
Rex X Cryptor is not at Jinx Media Canbernet Broadcast House. You should note this is the Elitopian Bureau of Canbernet. The main headquarters for Canbernet is in Cambodia City. I searched the main HQ there at midnight KBT, 3 PM Elite City. Rex X Cryptor was not at the Canbernet Cambodia City headquarters.
I searched Digi Square. He is not there. Anyhow, I talked to Elite City Shock Esports Gamer in which the esports team to compete with X8 Esports at 5 AM KBT, 8 PM Elite City. He said that Rex is not at Gamer Corner nor around Digi Square.
I searched Elite City Elito's Ballroom nightclub. He is not there.
Then he is at RDK 3000 TriStar main headquarters in which it is located next door in which we have not searched it yet. Let's go. Please be advised that there is also something else to occur at 5 AM KBT, 8 PM Elite City in which there is a crowd outside, however we must explain that in several minutes. Don't you dare search in the headquarters for Elite City Shock and Jinx Esports Gaming. I already searched the establishments for the esports teams. Rex X Cryptor is not there. We cannot enter here, that is the garage area, as that area is off limits.
Anyhow, Cambodia Mudka, one heard the weather forecast, it'll gonna rain tonight. Do we have our rain gear?
Certainly, I do have it on hand. We also have our umbrellas too. And did you set your Cambotrixes and wristwatches to Elite City time? If yours have a secondary time zone, is the secondary time zone set to Elite City time?
Yes.
Affirmative.
Yes.
Then your wristwatches and Cambotrixes, depending on the model, it should show 1947. Or primary, 0447, secondary, 1947.
I do need to check if my watch is set to the time at the display on the upper floors of the RDK building, as I need to fly up to the nearest second. Yes, my watch is set to the time to the clock on the RDK building within milliseconds. I also do note the Elite metric time and tracks time, but I don't mind those. What is that on the tower in the distance? This must be similar to Cambodia Tower but with several clock faces. And oh my god, Kip clock showing the KBT time. I do note the minute hand on the clock. At minute 48, and hour hand close to the 5, so it's 4:48 KBT. And I do note it's Cambodian hour 24 Cambodian kilo time, and 8:24 Cambodia solar time, as I do note the secondary hands for KKT and Sol, and the sweeping Cambodia second hand. Uh-oh, an alarm.
Camborian Kuiper aka Animu Canber, please get to ground immediately. The New Year balls are raising up as we speak.
Going down.
Cambodia Mudka, 1 do C2 NYE balls, 1 on top of the RDK tower, the second in the distance. Make that 3, as the third is being raised as this point.
I do note, but we do not have any New Year balls in Cambodia City. If we have it, we will use it for the Happy New Month situation and to usher in the new Cambodian year, and it will be placed at the Kip Studios tower and not on the Cambodia tower. You should note the name of the balls, Rex on top of the RDK tower, the yellow-blue, that descend in the final 100 seconds. The Dechi ball in blue-yellow descend in the final 100 metric seconds, the STD ball in aqua-yellow, those descend in the final minute or 30 solar seconds, 5 Cambodian minutes. The fourth ball that has just been raised is the Trax ball, as that descend in the final 36 seconds or 3 Cambodian minutes. That is called a decinute, as there are 2,400 decinutes in a day, and 1 decinute equal 100 deciants that equal to 0.36 seconds. That is the units of Trax time, and it is based on UTC. Also take note the units of Elite metric time. Unit is a choi and that equal to 1.2 Cambodian hours, 1 Cambo hour, 12 Cambo minutes, or 14 minutes 24 seconds, 24 decinutes. 10 chois equal 12 Cambodian hours, 1 solar hour 12 solar minutes or 2 hours 24 minutes, 240 decinutes. A tenth of a choi called Dechi choi, or what locales in Alitopia say as Dino chois, equal 1 minute 26.4 seconds, also known as a metric minute, and 1,000ths of a choi equal 1 metric second, or 0.864 second called milli choi or kino choi. EMT is also based on UTC while KMT or Cambodia metric time is based on KBT.
Are you fans or affiliation of Weedizon, Zenzon, Gachazon, or KZ? The Fellows has menaced Elite City Metro and Xenopolis City, Xenopolia in an attempt to destroy mentioned cities on March 25, KP 15, or February 25, 2020 but was thwarted.
No, we at Kip Studios do not support them and we have no affiliation of the clans. We are against them as Weedizon has made an attempt to destroy Cambodia City, in which one of the members placed a bomb at the Cambodia Tower, in which has gotten defused by a good Samaritan, in which his team is now living at the hotel in Cambodia City.
I do recall that. Anyhow, personnel who have affiliation or have support on the clans in which made an attempt to destroy, well, they get an immediate and permanent ban from RDK 3000 TriStar.
And, oh my god, Rex X Cryptor. Good thing you walked to us. We have made an unannounced stop to Elite City Metro as one of the fellows at Kip have a gift for you, for your SUV.
Oh my god. A gift.
Yes, I do note it's your birthday on 14th Chespin. And you will love the birthday present that I handpicked for you, for your 2021 Toyota RAV4 Prime plug-in hybrid SUV.
This better not be a bomb. This as the present looks similar to the one placed by the clans in subject Rex X Cryptor said back on the 25th at the plant next to the main entrance. Well, it's just a car accessory for Rex's SUV. Steering wheel covers, seat covers, and floor mats.
Correct. That one looks similar to the one on my house.
Affirmative, Ryan M. Cryptor. However, your vehicle is a different brand, make and model.
Thank you. I am gonna place that on my SUV after the ball drop.
Now what with the alarm in subject?
I do not know, Rex X Cryptor?
Rex X Cryptor, rain alarm, your rain gear is indoors.
Oh my god, excuse me.
Oh no, I am going to be soaked.
Gunbody Mudguide, get your rain gear out immediately and hand it to us.
Yes, like instantly.
Okay, I do have it at hand and will give those out as I have 4 of it for 4 of us.
Mark Zaniels. About time. Yes, Corey Zanders, now let's head to RDK 3000 TriStar. Okay, let's go. Units. 30 Canboard EEIN minutes. Dino choice. Alright, I gotta go. Match start to take place in less than 4 Dino choice. Happy new Elite Metric half year bye bye. Gamers, please be advised there is a level 1 rain alert in effect for Elite City Metro, however the ball drop and fireworks are still a go, however I must put away my smartphone as match start is nearing 5.5 minutes.
Yes, the Revellas outside must be prepared and have their rain gear at hand.
Yes, they do claim ahead and ensure to keep dry in the rain when the fireworks go off.
Sorry, but I am putting out my smartphone again to check the Doppler radar by the MSE. The rain is just beginning to fall outside DG Square.
I'm cold. Canbordi Mudgup. What is the temperature outside?
Okay, however, for some reason the weather information for Canbordi City is shown as I forgot to set it to Elite City Metro. It is 31.4 kbmi in Canbordi City, 20 Celsius with clear skies in Canbordi City. I do need to query the requested info for Elite City.
Moderate to heavy rain, strong breeze, temperature 10 degrees Celsius, 100 tempos, 15.7 Canbordi temperature units, wind west, 75 zones, of 30 kilometers per hour, 18 Kina nitros per choi, gusts up to 50 kph or 30 kch.
Thank you. However, who are you?
Mark Zaniels, I reside from Elite City Metro, and you fellas must be from Canbordi City.
Yes, I am Canbordi Mudgup and I and the 3 fellows work at Hankip Studios in the heart of Canbordi City.
15 kbmi? Does Canbordi City ever get this cold?
No, never.
In fact, yes, back on 1st of Mudgup, can year 1 or January 1st, 2006. However, on the 2nd of January 2006, it got even colder in Canbordi City, as temperatures gone down to -15 kbmi or -10 Celsius, and there were heavy snow reported in Canbordi City, up to 30 centimeters or 12 inches. As it snowed until midday KBT Mudgup 3rd, KB1 or January 3rd, 2006.
Oh yes, I do recall that.
Minus 15 kbmi and heavy snow on the initial days of Mudkip Gate P1. I was shivering cold at the time and I didn't have a heater on hand at that time, as I had to stay warm by the fireplace.
However, you better get ready for the epic enter and the new Elite Metric half-year EMS 75 millennial gets 43 minutes time. Or 5 Desi News.
However, the on-screen layout for Pokemon Logical Elitopia will be totally different from the on-screen layout for the Epic Etna for RDK 3000 TriStar TV service, as PKE do now have its own on-screen layout devoted for the show, but the intro and theme music remain the same.
Anyhow, we are going to get ready as the systems are being upgraded for the Epic Etna, as we will take a pause in order to get ready, but we will be back at 20:01 RDK sharp. I am Mike Z Cryptor and this is Christina A Cryptor and Zenby Cryptor signing off. Pokemon Logical Elitopia will be airing as usual on RDK Poke at 2000 hours RDK.
In behalf of RDK 3000 TriStar wishes its viewers everywhere a happy new Elite Metric half year of EMS 75 millennial. In the meantime, here is affiliate coverage.
This with Blood Red Gaming hosting the new EMHY party while awaiting the countdown to match start. Anyhow, can Elite City Shock get shocked by X8 Esports as they have not done so yet? Or can Elite City Shock shut out X8 Esports? 2 minutes left to match start in new EMHY. Take note. This is the only match for tonight for the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 or Elite Year 1020 due to bank holiday, and for the upcoming Elite Metric half year of EMS 75 Millennial. Now concerning the match here at DG Square. This is a first to 4 in Battle Blitz Wars, and this is a competition esports match part of the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 Elite Year 1020, as we have approximate 90 seconds, 2.5 Desi News, or approaching 1 Dino Choi left to match start. Heads up, 1 Dino Choi warning to the event. By the way, this coverage is sponsored by K's Icon Amp Game Fuel, Gamer Corner, Flex Autos, Rock Tech, K-Tech Gaming, and powered by Game TV.
5 seconds. It is just about time.
2 to China's left.
Smith restart. Good work on the timing for the boards. Good thing for the new air. The other one just ran out of it during the last match over 19 minutes ago.
Lucky, and you just wrap it out now. We are down to the final minute.
Okay, go do. Air Hornet is ready. R, lock and load.
I can't believe 1 minute left. As always, the gameplay coverage is always on Game TV, Gamer Radio, and online with coverage from News and Talk Perspective on ELN24 and our social network handles at ELN24 and at Game TV with hashtag ELSVSBRG. So join the conversation. We now hand off to Catherine Zaniels for the final countdown.
Thank you, Raymond Blake, and in behalf of ELN24 and Zen Broadcast Media Corp, and to viewers on Jinx TV Domestic and International and Jinx 24, CHQ, SRJ and Star 2000 in behalf of DWG2N and RDK 3000 TriStar TV viewers, along with viewers from Zano News 24, CJN News 24, WRT News Channel and 24 Hours Rex News English. A happy new Elite Metric half year of EMS 75 millennial. Here we go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The new Elite Metric half year, EMS 75 millennial. And we get the RDK 3000 TriStar television viewers who are watching our Zoomcast. The fireworks lit up the skies of Elite City Metro. However, in the Elitizart, rivers are staying dry from the rain as they count down to the new EMHY with the formal party, while over at Digi Square, gamers for Elite City Shock and X8 Esports compete in a match, while Blood Red Gaming hosts a new EMHY party while spectating the match. We are joined with Ringo Silverstar with the aftermath of the countdown over at the Elitizart.
Yes. There is a record turnout of revelers thanks to a surprise move by the hosts and management of the Elitosat, in which it's free admission. This gets imposed at the instant announcement of a level 1 rain alert gets issued by the Meteorological Service of Elitopia, as this gives opportunity for the revelers to stay dry. This within several minutes remaining to the countdown. Anyhow, due to this, it sure is an epic party.
We are back on RDK 3000 TriStar today. I am Mike Z Cryptor and this is Christina A Cryptor from the improved Studio X8, Hope you enjoyed the epic data as the video wall behind us has since expanded as it is more wider. Also the new on-screen graphics for RDK 3000 TriStar TV.
This as Elite City ushered the new Elite Metric half-year of the MS75 Millennial, in which the fireworks are going off preceded by the ball drop as revelers brave the rain to celebrate. Even a record turnout at the Elitizat Ballroom nightclub has New Year revelers rush into the ballroom when the rain alarm goes off. This as a surprise announcement that the event at the Elitizat is free admission.
Even we got told that Ken Kip Studios personnel and divisional leader of RDK 3000 TriStar Cambordi, Rex X Scripter from Cambordi City has made a surprise stop to Elite City Metro just to celebrate. Thus Ken Kip personnel had to give a birthday present to Rex X Scripter for his plug-in hybrid SUV as he turns 30 tomorrow. Also, there's an esports match that is underway at DG Square. The Elite City Shock taking on X80 Sports at DG Square in the lone match of the tournament for tonight for ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 or EY 1020.
We go live with Stephen J. Critter over at Digi Square, but we are joined with Zine S. Critter reporting live from outside the main HQ. Zine.
Yes, even Rex X Cryptor and the Gonkip fellows sure are celebrating, even if it's raining pretty decent despite the fireworks and the confetti, as they have their rain gear on, as they do have it on hand. Now, we have the opportunity to interview the fellows, an RDK 3000 TriStar exclusive, in a moment or two. Now Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders are also in attendance to celebrate, and as with Ryan M. Cryptor and Milos Z. Cryptor. Now, Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders, your reaction on the Kinkip fellows who celebrate the new EMHY? It sure is electric as things get amped up for me. Corey Zanders for the new EMHY, Mark. Yes, even I Mark Zaniels sure are hyped for this. Yippee. Happy new Elite Metric half year. Now, we talk to Milos Z. Cryptor and Ryan M. Cryptor to have their remarks. Milos, what brings to Rex X Cryptor to arrive to Elite City?
It's a treat for him as it's like our birthday gift to him as we send invitation for him to arrive to Elite City for his special 30th birthday on 14th of July to celebrate the new EMHY for us. We even had cake for him just a couple hours ago.
Yes, this as we had sent anything to him just the morning prior. Think as if ultimate gift for White as Pepper, as he is celebrating hard with the fellows. Anyhow, he'll be spending the night with us, and whether he'll be heading back to Cambordi City first thing tomorrow morning.
This as he is heading back to Cambordi City at 1000 hours RDK tomorrow, 1900 hours KBT.
Now we talk to Rex X Cryptor. Now Rex, your reaction to the ultimate gift and the presents the Kinkip fellows gave to you? Yes. It sure is exciting. This on my 30th birthday, and this special day as it coincides with the new Elite Metric half year of EMS 75 Millennial. Now concerning the other gifts, it's for my SUV as it's now equipped on my SUV, as it's consist of floor mats, seat covers, and steering wheel covers for my KP16, 2021 or Elite Year 1021 Toyota RAV4 Prime plug-in hybrid SUV that is parked at VIP parking in the underground garage of the RDK main HQ. And your thoughts on the meet with Kinkip personnel? It sure is a surprise. Thank you Rex X Cryptor. Now we take this opportunity now to interview Kinkip Studios, an RDK 3000 TriStar exclusive. Also we are showing this interview on RDK 3000 TriStar television service Cambordi feed for our viewers in Cambordi City as it's 5 minutes after 5 AM KBT. We interview Cambordi Mudcup. Now Cambordi Mudcup, how's your reaction to the celebrations in Elite City Metro for new EMHY in person compared to the celebrations in Cambordi City, especially new Kin Year 7.5 months ago and HNM Chespin KP 14 days ago?
Yes, it sure is epic as with the celebrations in my hometown of Cambordi City. Now Canberra Mudcup, you think of this compared to Cambordi City?
Yes, I want to first off say hello to my family in Cambordi City who are watching this. Now, as I can tell, it sure is amazing to have colors and laser shows among the fireworks despite the rain. However, the confetti sure is a blast too. Also the confetti cannons in use. Vince?
Yes, It sure is epic compared to Conbordi City. Now this, as we were going to send a gift to Rex X Cryptor, then decided to stick around as we knew it's dangerously close to the event.
Yes, not to mention, Mimi Camber, aka Cambrian and Kuiper sure are hyped on the celebrations of the new Elite Metric half-year compared to the Happy New Month and Season Series and New Cambodia New KP15 over 7 months ago. I want to wish my friends from Cambodia City who are watching this a splendid new Elite Metric half-year.
That is kind to us. However, we must turn off the TV as we are done watching the EMHY coverage of 75.00 EMD Millennial. However, there's no celebrations of this year in Cambodia City.
Yes, even my spliffs can't do heard of this at 450 kBT of the subject.
Yes, Mudcup can also do hear of the event outside of Cambodia City at 4:45.
Me too. I hear that the celebrations in Elite City Metro, Elitopia sure are wild. Even there's an event within the Can World of Northern Republic also hosted its fireworks show, but that is it. No celebrations elsewhere in Can World, including in Cambodia Republic and here in Cambodia City.
I just received a text message from Cambodia Mudkip. They will be heading back in Cambodia City as they are going back to the Hyperloop at 2100 hours Elite City, 0600 hours KBT.
However, we must get more sleep. Apologies if we woke up so early for the event as we watched the coverage on TV. Too bad Canmore.net, Canberra Vision, and other TV networks in Cambodia do not cover the new EMHY, but RDK 3000 TriStar TV Cambodia is the only network in Cambodia City, Canmore Metro and Cambodia Republic to have coverage of the new EMHY, along with ELN24 International Cambodia.
Yes, it is 5:08 kBT on Casban 14th, KP15, and we must head back to bed.
The nightclub section of the Eldos is sure awesome. Much better than the other nightclub I usually attend that is temporarily closed due to scheduled renovation work, as it was closed on July 10th and won't reopen until end of July. The crews have to redecorate, repaint and rearrange everything.
Yes, I first heard of the Elitosit on the radio and noted it's time to give it a try. I do know it have a ballroom in which it have a strict dress code, but at the nightclub, we dress down. The nightclub section and the ballroom section sure are hosting new EMHY parties.
Yes.
It sure is a lovely party here at the ballroom section, even a record turnout.
Yes, however things sure go wild in the nightclub section. Even at one point, we just received an alarm regarding reported indecency exposure at the nightclub section. Some female gone topless. You are no longer allowed at the Elitosat. Take this. You are banned from the facility for life. Goodbye.
Hey, what did my sister do in which you kicked her out?
She has gone topless. Indecency exposure is not tolerated at the Elitosat.
This is I must check on her if she is alright and to escort her to her vehicle.
Mickey D, I watched the live stream for ELN24. The party sure is wild even several minutes after the ball drop. Yes, Dennis, however I must concentrate on the match. We at Elite City Shock are well ahead of X8 Esports.
She said to me she is alright, however she was soaked in the rain and thus had to swiftly escort to her car. However, she told me she wants revenge, but she cannot re-enter since she's barred from the facility forever, as I must do this. This is I am tuning my radio to Gamer Radio 100.7 FM, in which map 1 is nearing its end and Elite City Shock to lead 1-0, and waiting the queue to enter at map 1 end. I do hear Elite City Shock leading 2-0 in map score and map 1 in Battle Blitz Wars. It's time. Elite City Shock takes map 1 with a 1-0 match score as I must enter to the lobby of the Eldos. I do note the security alarm panel and the fire alarm pull station. Gonna do this. I do have the same alarm system in my residence. Here goes. It says to enter the PIN, I better try the default. Darn. Wrong code. Maybe the code from my sister's residence. Not it either. Must try the code from my residence. Yes. Must time it since map 2 to begin in 2 minutes. Now it says a prompt to confirm. Good thing it have a grace period of 2 minutes, so must act fast. 57, 58, 59, 8:13 p.m. Now to head to the other side. Now the wait as I am checking the time on the clock on that wall and keeping an ear on the esports broadcast, not this digital clock above the entrance to the Eldozet, in which also serves as an exit, but the one next to the fire alarm buzzer, lockdown alarm sounder and tornado alarm sounder. This is it's a gift from RDK 3000 TriStar to the Eldozet on the grand opening.
Heads up, one Dino Choi warning to the event.
For some reason there are 2 other pull stations beside the fire alarm pull station, that is for a police alarm and a tornado alarm.
It is just about time.
2 to Chinitz left.
Smith race start. Good work on the timing for the boards. Good thing for the new air horn. The other one just ran out of air during the last match over 90 minutes ago.
Lucky, and you just have it to hand. Grab it out now. We are down to the final minute.
Okay, will do. Air horn and it's ready. Armed, locked and loaded.
I can't believe 1 minute left.
This in case of lockdown and in case for a tornado. However, gonna do a triple play and set off all 3 at once, then immediately rush out the door. But had to do this just 3 to 5 seconds prior to when the security system gets armed. Otherwise I would mistakenly trip off the sensors as the timer reaches 0.
Zen Sanders, make your mark. 1 to Chinitz left.
Aye, you ready, Elite City Shock?
Yes, we are amped up as always. Ready to put your game on.
And you XA Sports?
Yes, our gamers are ready. Begin the countdown. Elite City Shock.
23.
11, you count down in Dino Choice. You count in decimal days and twos, then final 20 decimal days and singles in English while I count down in seconds in Swedish. 30, 35, 12,
In 1, 2, 3. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Ha must escape now.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attention, a tornado alert has been issued for this area. Manual pull, zone 001-01, police, fire, tornado. No tornado warning, no presence of fire nor smoke, no shooting incident. Some idiot also armed the security system and alarm goes off. Sensor B11, volume area. Some idiot pulled the pull stations, police, fire, tornado. I believe this was due to revenge done by the brother of the female in which she got kicked out for being topless.
Ha! Now I must rush before the cops and the fire department arrive. Hey Dennis Daniels.
Yes, Richard Daniels?
Your cousin's sister, Sarah Daniels, has been kicked out and perma-banned from the Eldozet. She texted me earlier in which it states that she's on the way home. She has gone topless, in which it's a bannable offense, in which I find the dumb, in which I fought revenge but must keep it a secret.
This is Mickey Daniels. How's she doing?
She well. Just received word from her that she's gonna commit suicide as she has gotten depressed thanks to her ban.
Oh my. Tell her to don't do it. Yes, tell her to stop. Imposing game pause and issuing 3-minute timeout for Elite City Shock. This is an urgent matter.
Mickey, why an abrupt pause?
Yes, what gives?
But this is an emergency. I am getting out my phone and gonna message her in subject to not commit suicide. This should not take too long, maybe not even a minute.
However, I must head to RDK 3000 TriStar. Catch with you later. Now Mark Zaniels and Corey Sanders, your thoughts on the celebrations?
It sure is epic. Yipey. Yes, Mark, however we better head home really soon. Good idea, Corey Sanders.
RDK Rage, RDK Jolt, RDK Yoshi, listen up. I've been listening to the scanners for the Elite City Fire Department and Elite City Police Department. The fire alarm is a false alarm, and the intruder alarm, also a false alarm. The tornado alarm is also a false alarm, and the same goes for a lockdown alarm. This is indeed a deliberate pull, and the fellow responsible must be held accountable.
Yes, I seen reports from the Autosat on the security cameras. He rushed outside just seconds prior to alarm. He went to DG Square to entrance 5.
Yes, RDK Yoshi, even I, RDK Right, sure disgraced of this, as he went to this building via rear entrance when he left DG Square via the same entry point.
Yes, as I review the video footage on our security cameras, the fellow is a male, have brown and blonde hair, and is wearing blue rain gear and have his blue and yellow umbrella.
This in which I must talk to him regarding this. Sir, what is your name?
Richard Daniels.
Richard, we have contacted Elite City Police regarding this stupid act. Setting off false alarms at the Autosat. You should note this results in a felony. The police are on its way.
Yes, you should be ashamed of yourself.
You should have think twice about this. How embarrassing. Yes, Mark Zaniels, even I, Corey Sanders sure are upset too. You'll gonna face the music this time. Here's the cops. Take them away.
Richard Daniels, put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest.
How disrespectful to the new Elite Metric half-year revelers of EMS 75 Millennial at the Autosat. You'll spending big time to jail until Elite Metric Season 100 Millennial. That's an Epsilon of Elite Year 1027 or May 2027.
Yes! Take him away!
For some reason the play by X80 Sports sure are unusual, as the play gets under review. Unsure if it's illegal, who was preformed by the 6 teammates including the captain.
This in which this could decide the fate of the match.
Yes, I am unsure of the result. Either the play still stands or X8 Esports could get eliminated, making another victory by Elite City Shock, as the actions sure were very serious by X8. Yes, Mickey, even I, Dennis are curious of the result. Brace yourselves, they are going to make a call. Yes, X8 Esports is eliminated. Victory for Elite City Shock, in an unexpected win.
Wow. That sure surprised me.
That was quite unexpected.
What?
Jesus.
So soon.
I do not expect this to occur.
Ryan M. Critter, please be advised that X8 Esports has been eliminated due to severe esports match rule violation, in which result in an automatic victory for Elite City Shock.
I do know guys now. We're heading to Diggy's Square right away.
Oh my god, what a surprise. Yipey. Heard that the Shock gets an unexpected win. Must telephone Stefan from TKG. Rex X Cryptor, where are we heading to? Say S Cryptor, we are rear-ending to DG Square as per order by Ryan M. Cryptor. X8 got eliminated. ELC Shock automatic win by default.
This is RDK 3000 TriStar today. I am Mike Z Crypter and this is Christina A Crypter from Studio X8. Headlines right now. Inspiration Auto Show at the Glassview Convention Center is underway right now as Robloxians check out the latest ride at the auto show. We have Zen Z Crypter on standby for the tour coming up. Esports, Blood Red Gaming and X8 Esports are getting to put their game on in an esports match over at DG Square in 60 minutes. We go live from DG Square.
Meanwhile in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, there is going to be an esports match in 1 hour also at Xenopolis City. Shock to take on Digi Xeno. Live report in the next hour of the show.
Hey fans, I am KK Xanders. Now for RDK viewers, in 90 minutes at 8:30 p.m., I am going to be interviewed on RDK 3000 TriStar today and it's exclusive. This concerns the upcoming album and concert, also a surprise for you during the interview. You do not want to miss this. Set your DVRs now.
In the meantime, we go live to the Glassview Convention Center coming up with Zen Z Crypto coming up. But we begin with esports as there is going to be an esports match to be held at the top of the next hour. Blood Red Gaming and X8 Esports as gamers are going to compete in Battle Blitz Wars in the first of 4.
This is going to be held at Digi Square Esports Gaming Center here in Elite City Metro. We're joined with Zenes Crypter reporting live at Digi Square. Now what is it like now with less than an hour to match start?
Yes, but before we go into the details of the match at 2000 hours, we want to let you know of this as we just got told that KK Xanders, in which he will be interviewed on RDK 3000 TriStar today in the next 1.5 hours in an exclusive, will perform at the halftime show with the E-pop band The Jinxers just after Map 2 as they are expected to release the album, Game Jamming into the summer during Map 2. Now, concerning the match, as you said, the match start is slated to occur at 2000 hours. On the upper right of the screen there is a countdown clock to the match start. Normally before the Epic ETA update for RDK 3000 TriStar, the countdown was on the bottom tier. This is X8 Esports are hanging out with Blood Red Gaming as they are discussing various subjects including matches for Week 4, and recap of Week 3, also the matches outside of Elitopia including in Xenopolian Tournament, also talking about the Inspiration Auto Show in Roblox being held at the Glassview Convention Center in which the tour of the Auto Show is coming up at 1906 RDK. Now, once they compete in match tonight at 2000 hours, it will be among the fiercest one yet, possibly more fierce than the match earlier in the week on the evening of the 13th once we rung in the new Elite Metric half-year of EMS 75 Millennial and debut of the Epic Etna for RDK 3000 TriStar just 2 days prior to the Epic July for Gonbornet Networks in Canbordi City. This is per stats and records for X8 and BRG. Think of it as two bears fighting each other but amplified. I am talking about scenario similar to having several bears fighting at once. Or in that case, a bunch of lions, cheetahs, jaguars, and tigers fighting each other all at once for food. The result would result in a bloodbath for the animals. This is indeed to be the final match of Week 3 of the Elitopian League of Gaming Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 or Elite Year 1020 before gamers take a break on Sunday. The video game The Esports Gamers to compete is being decided by the audience at DG Square. This in a poll as the audience cast their vote on their devices to determine the video game to be competing for X8 and BRG. Voting is also expanded to the viewer at home to cast their vote online in a poll as that was announced on Game TV and Gamer Radio at 1900 hours RDK. 4 minutes ago. Voting will last until 1930, so 30 minutes of voting indeed. Since we are broadcasting this newscast multi-platform, we cannot tell the instructions on how to vote on the air as per Elitopian law stating that personnel who taking part to vote in a poll in an Elitopian establishment needs to be a citizen of Democratic Republic of Elitopia. This also serves as a notice from Game TV and DG Square staff that they do not want international viewers to cast their vote in the poll. So if you are watching this from Xenopolis City, Canbordi City, Robloxia, Second Life Grid, Norsadian Republic, Kalos, Animal Crossings, Rikitopi, Rixtopolia, Silver City, Korhatopia, Web Chesterfield, Zentapolis, Zanar, New York, Detroit, Ottawa, Toronto, San Francisco, London UK, Tokyo Japan, Chicago, New Delhi, Sydney, Shanghai China, Hong Kong, or Tilbury, Ontario, Canada do not vote. Just to recap, X8 Esports vs Blood Red Gaming. Match start at 2000 hours tonight. First to 4. Video game to be selected by the audience in a vote lasting until 1930. That is all. I am a Zenes Crypter from DG Square and we hand off back to Studio X8.
That was Zenes Crypter over at DG Square. Now there are 2 other matches slated to occur at the top of the hour. XLS to take on DGX in the Xenopolian tournament counterpart, as match start is also at 1900 hours Xenopolis City, 2000 RDK. Also there is going to be the one in Robloxia, also in Spark City, New Bloxgate, Cripezation, as we have Team RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Esports to compete with Trax Esports Gaming at DG Blocks next to the RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Divisional Bureau. Match start at 2000 hours RDK also, not to mention the esports match in progress in Overwatch League, as this is a first to 3 in online play as San Francisco Shock to take on Boston Uprising. Gameplay coverage is streaming online on overwatchleague.com and on YouTube Gaming at its YouTube channel. At this moment, San Francisco Shock is leading at this moment.
Now, we want to devote the rest of the hour concerning the Inspiration Auto Show 2020 in Roblox, as the event takes place now until July 24th, as it's located at the Glassview Convention Center. Host of the show is Serial_Tree. There are close to 30 brands and companies that are participating in the show. Even Robloxian drifters and fellows from racing groups, some JDM inspired, are checking into the cars.
Yes. The cars look awesome. Even some electrics and hybrids too. We are joined with Zenzi Cryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division, reporting live from the Glassview Convention. Wait a minute, he is at the RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Division Center headquarters. Zenzi Cryptor, why are you at the Division Bureau and not on scene at the auto show?
Well, I had to admit, just yesterday when I was going to report live on the air, some bunch of personnel came rushing to me all at once, some asking for my autograph, and in which I signed autographs to some fellows. However, this get out of hand. Someone with admin rights in game used commands against me, maybe my friends too and most others, but primarily directed to me, as I was tuned to a zombie in which I was forced to respond. I was also thrown off the ledge into the river, and at one point used the kill command at me. This as I had enough and made a tweet on the RDK 3000 TriStar Twitter stating the shoot to be postponed, and decided to hire the fellows to do the job for me, including ASHAW08 and Bogey. I invited Joshi aka Yoshi Josh 2009 to record for me, but that has been scrapped as things go out of hand for him. Using commands at him, as I noted on Skype in a pic, Joshi was shown with no clothes. This as we use method B, as we are going to showcase videos of the Inspiration Auto Show from YouTube, in which may include those from Bogey or ASHAW08. We want to pause it again, but do not worry. We will finish off what we left off after another commercial break. This as we will be taking another 3-minute break. I am Zen Z Cryptor over at RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox and RDK 3000 TriStar. Today will be right back after this messages.
This is ERDK TV DT 5.1 Elite City, powering at 550 kilowatts, also relay on radio, stream, web, ITV, VOD devices and more, powering up always, always. This is RDK 3000 TriStar television service.
Hey gamers! The ELG Game Jam Sports Mania Summer Siege 2020 is in full swing over at the G Square.
The event takes place now until September, so why not bring your friends and family to watch some sports and meet the sports gamers. Half-price VIP passes. We are located on 83 Zen Street, Elite City, and the fellows at Gamer Corner now offer custom sports gaming jerseys for 24 Helios 95 Helio cents plus taxes.
Contact us 55 22 5 5 5 5 5 5 or hit us up on the web.
I am Jared Raystar over at Elite City Elitos at Ballroom Nightclub. When there's an esports match at DG Square, the summer esports tournament, we at the Elitos at do host dances and parties, even do special arrangements for weddings, birthdays, and special events. We even have a nightclub at the back end. We do have a strict clothing policy imposed at the ballroom area, so dress formal, and not in some gamer style outfit. We are located just to the east of DG Square in Elite City. Contact us at 5522 723 885 or visit us online. We are located at 105 Zen Street, Elite City. We are open 7 days a week.
Welcome back to RDK 3000 TriStar today. I am Zen Z Cryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox. Now concerning the Inspiration Auto Show, we just told by our sources, this is among to be the decent auto show yet in Roblox, as Robloxians are flocking to the Glassview Convention Center to see the cars that is featured by nearly 30 brands and companies. As we are going to finish off the clip, there is not much to be shown left in the clip as we premiere the remaining clip now. That was the clip as we just premiered. Now for those who are wondering why we are broadcasting from DG Blocks, we discussed that in a minute. However, some notes concerning the Inspiration Auto Show event has kicked off yesterday and is ongoing now for the second day. The event will end on or after July 24, 2020 and it's held at the Glassview Convention Center. Host for the show is serial_treat and the website address to the Roblox place. Also the information on the show, including gallery, is shown on the screen in the lower thirds. Why we are at DG Blocks. This as the Robloxian Esports Tournament Series 2020 is going to be held here at DG Blocks to be coming up at the top of the hour, as the first match on day 1 is Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports, in which I will supervise the esports gamers to be competing with Trax Esports Gaming. Video game to compete is confirmed to be Battle Blitz Wars, as this is going to be a first to 4 series here at DG Blocks. This as we have 9 minutes left to match start. For those who are watching from Robloxian, the gameplay coverage of this is going to be on the second sub-channel of this channel or in multi-view, as well as separate audio channel, also on RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox radio service, 96.3 FM on the radio should you listen to the esports match when attending the Inspiration Auto Show at the Glassview Convention Center. We just told that Rex Bloxizion and his companion Bloxer is hyped on the esports match as he got his radio tuned to the radio station in subject. This as he checks out the cars at the convention center. Looking at my RDK terminal, must not forget, the esports match to be held in Elite City, Federal District, Ilitopia at DG Square, as match start is also at the top of the hour, X8 Esports and Blood Red Gaming. This as gamers over there are gearing up for the match also. Video game to compete is also going to be Battle Blitz Wars, and also first to 4. This as we show the live feed from DG Square from Elite City as we speak. Not to mention, over in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, DG Zeno Esports to compete with Xenopolis City Shock in the Xenopolian Esports Tournament 2020 as we showcase the live feed from Xenopolis City Esports Gaming Center. Match time is at 1900 hours Xenopolis City, 2000 hours RDK 3000 TriStar clock time. So this is going to be an exciting evening of esports. Anyhow, we have to say goodbye. I am Zen Z Cryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox, broadcasting live from DG Blocks. For those attending the IAS 2020 at the Glassview Convention Center, have a nice time there. Anyhow, for the rest, game on. We now provide affiliate coverage from CHQ, SRJ, and Star 2000, Trinity Group, Virtual World and Gaming tonight with its Asylum cast with ELN24 tonight from ELN24, Zen Broadcast Media Corp. In Elite City when needed, and Mike Z Cryptor and Christina A Cryptor will be back with a rundown of the news and coverage of the esports match from Studio X8 at the top of the hour.
Welcome back to VWG2N. I am Robert James and this is Mark J. Phelps and Mel K.
We have 7 minutes left to the esports match, X8 Esports vs Blood Red Gaming, this to be held at the G Square.
Meanwhile, coming up at 8 p.m. our Elite City, we will recap Day 2 of the Inspiration Auto Show in Glassview Convention Center in Roblox. We have a VWG2T correspondent en route to the convention center as we speak. You don't want to miss this, especially card geeks like mine.
Hold up, Mel and Mark J. We just got told we need to hand off to the fellas from ELN24 and we will be back at 8:02 p.m. Elite City. Please stay with VWG2N.
Welcome back to ELN24 tonight. I am Catherine Znils over at ELN24 Zen Broadcast Media Corp HQ in Elite City. Now we return back to esports and gaming powered by Game TV as we have 6 minutes left to match start for Blood Red Gaming and X8 Esports to be held at the top of the hour at Digi Square to close the week of the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 EY 1020. This is the esports gamers from X8 Esports and Blood Red Gaming are getting ready for the match. Esports gamers from Elite City Shock, Jinx Esports Gaming, Team K Gaming, Dynamite City Ultra, Green Matrix, Vita City Digi Excel, Rexy Defiant and Digi Elite Esports were going to be spectating the match. We hand off to ELN24 Game TV Gaming and Esports correspondent and commentator Raymond Blake in Digi Square.
Yes, as this is going to be the last match of Week 3 of the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer/Chespin Siege 2020 or Elite Year 1020, Canbor DEIN Year 15, DekoAlph 715, Alpha Year 179 is gamers gonna take Sunday, 6-sat, or pick off before gamers compete for Week/Sol 4 on 0-zid, Monday or PK Chug. Match start is slated at 8 p.m. Elite City, 2000 hours on the 24-hour clock system, 00.0 EMT, 0000 TRX, 0000 MLT, 00000 EZT at the start of the new Grand. Before the break, we showcase the profile check of X8 Esports and Blood Red Gaming. We want to summarize it in brief. X8 Esports and Blood Red Gaming has defeated every esports teams in the tournament series so far, well except Elite City Shock and Team K Gaming, as the Shock and TKG shut out X8 and BRG in past matches during the tournament so far, even some close contested matches at one point. X8 and BRG has never competed each other until tonight, as it's the first match for each other, and based on the records and stats, it is expected to be a fiercest match yet in the tournament. More fierce than Elite City Shock and X8 Esports back on the new Elite Metric half-year of EMS 75 Millennial back on the evening on the 13th that result in a 4-3 win for Elite City Shock. Odds are split on either esports teams as it fluctuates between X8 and BRG at any given second. We have less than 6 decinutes or 2.5 Dino Choys left to match start. This is esports gamers gear up for the match, over at DG Square. Now there is another esports match to be held outside of Ilitopia, in which there is one held in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, in the Xenopolian Esports Tournament 2020, in which Xenopolis City Shock to compete with DG Zeno Esports. Match start slated to begin at 7 p.m. Xenopolis City, 8 p.m. Elite City, also coming up at the top of the hour. This from the Xenopolis City Esports Gaming Center. If you are watching this newscast from Xenopolis City on ELN24 International Xenopolia, coverage of this is on Zeno Gaming Esports, our affiliate. The gamers in Xenopolis City will compete in Battle Blitz Sports, 1st to 4 also. There is now a confirmed third match as word just into Game TV to be an esports match in RBX as the regional tournaments kicks off tonight at DG Blocks' team RDK 3000 TriStar RBX Esports to compete against Trax Esports Gaming, an international branch of Jinx Esports Gaming, to compete in Battle Blitz Sports, 1st to 4. Match start also to occur at the top of the hour. Now word just in that the fellows at the Inspiration Auto Show over at Glassview Convention Center, checking out the cars. Some have their radios tuned to the radio station covering the esports match Team RDK RBX versus TXEG, even turning on the ignitions of the cars and tuning the car stereos/infotainment systems to some regional esports gaming radio station similar to Gamer Radio 100.7 FM Elite City EGMR FM, and crank up the volume to the max with crowds near the 2021 Apex AI Cross. Built by its from Roblox, now on display playing the esports broadcast over its car stereo at loud volume. Unfortunately, we do not have video nor live shots from DG Blocks nor at the convention center at this time. This is going to be an exciting evening of esports with 3 esports matches slating to kick off in 2 minutes. The matches outside of Ilitopia will be available in multi-view and sub-channels on Game TV and Gamer TV on satellite, cable, and fiber TV. Now concerning the match here at DG Square, this is a 1st to 4 in Battle Blitz Sports, and this is a competition esports match part of the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 Elite Year 1020, as we have approximate 90 seconds, 2.5 decinutes, or approaching 1 Dino Choi left to match start. Heads up, 1 Dino Choi warning to the event. By the way, this coverage is sponsored by K's Icon Amp Game Fuel, Gamer Corner, Flex Autos, RockTech, K-Tech Gaming, and powered by Game TV.
It is just about time.
2 minutes left.
Smith restart. Good work on the timing for the points. Good thing for the new air. The other one just ran out of air during the last match over 90 minutes ago.
Lucky, then you just wrap it up. We are down to the final minute.
Okay, will do. Air horn and threat R, lock and load.
I can't believe 1 minute left. As always, the gameplay coverage is always on Game TV, Gamer Radio, and online with coverage from News and Talk Perspective on ELN24 and our social network handles at ELN24 and at Game TV with hashtag. So join the conversation. Let's listen into the hosts and gamers as we count down.
Zed Sanders, make your mark. 1 minutes left.
You ready, Blood Red Gaming? Yes, we are fired up and ready to get into the game. Go Blood Red!
Say these points.
Yes, our gamers are ready. Begin. Blood Red Gaming. 6 seconds.
Cryptor from Studio X8 at the RDK main HQ in Elite City. Headlines at the new Grand Game On. X8 Esports and Blood Red Gaming are at a big time as the esports match is underway right now over at DG Square. We go live to DG Square. Meanwhile over in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, there is an esports match over there for the Xenopolian Esports Tournament 2020, Xenopolis City Shock vs DG Xeno. We go live with a freelance reporter in Xenopolis City coming up.
Inspiration Auto Show is underway right now for day 2 at the Glassview Convention Center in Robloxia. We have our correspondent from the convention center coming up also.
And at 8:30 Elite City, I am going to be interviewed on RDK 3000 TriStar today in an exclusive as I talk about the upcoming concert and album. You do not want to miss this. Fans, also we have a surprise during the interview. Now if you can just excuse me, I gotta head to DG Square to meet with the gamers spectating the X8 Esports Blood Red Gaming match to give out a surprise. I will be back in 20 minutes.
This in which the esports match is underway as X8 Esports are competing with Blood Red Gaming as there are a bunch of fellows from Elite City Shock, Team K Gaming, JXEG, DG Elite, Dynamite City Ultra, Rexer Defiant, Green Matrix and Beta City DG Excel who are spectating the match as KK Xanders just said, will give them a surprise.
We are joined with Xenes Cryptor who is broadcasting live from Digi Square. Has KK Xanders arrived at Digi Square yet?
Yes, he is beside me right now. As Raymond Blake from ELN24 has said, this is sure a heated match, and we can barely hear the intruder alarm over at the Elatosat next door as some gamer fan ran out of DG Square to the Elatosat and armed the security system 30 seconds to match start in which there's an Excite prom underway. KK Xanders has leaped from the entrance from Studio X8 as Ryan M. Cryptor quickly opened the door and alerted security of the VIP personnel beforehand as he landed just inches beside me. That freaks me out at first, then given me something. It is a new album joint collab with the singer and the E-pop boy band The Jinxers as the album name is Game Jamming Into the Summer as I looked at the album cover in which it consists of the box and once you open it up, it consists of a CD, micro SD card and an USB thumb drive with the songs loaded. He has since went to the gamers spectating the match and have just given the subjects in which I also have. Now Mark Zaniels from Team K Gaming sure is excited as he starts listening to the newest song, as he loaded his micro SD card to his smartphone. Now concerning the match, this is a first to 4 in Battle Blitz Wars, mode is combo/multi and Mark Zaniels. Oh my god. I am so hooked on this song. This song from the singer and the Jinxers is my new favorite. Yippee. I do want to apologize for this as Mark Zaniels has since photobombed on live TV as he is excited on the song. As I said, this is the first to 4, Battle Blitz Wars, map number 1, mode is combo multi and map name is Haze Bonanza. X8 has made its first map point and it's now at 1-1 at this present.